Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I am having some fun being hooked on, I don't know what they're called. They're not, sometimes I blow them with a straw, sometimes I use a basting brush to pull out strands, sometimes I put a skewer in, sometimes I shovel them on. I'm going to use a container that I rescued and cut up that was an alcohol bottle from Sam's, and that's right here, and I'm going to use it as a shovel right after I make sure there's no dust in there. I'm covering my canvas with a layer of white. I did find my tweezers, and I have them here somewhere that I would like to know exactly. I know where they are. Okay, so this time I'm not operating without tweezers. So I have my glasses on even, so I can tell the difference between white paint and white canvas to a degree, sort of, kind of. So I have a nice layer of white paint. I don't usually paint my canvases white lately, actually. My glasses are covered in speckles of paint. I might do some tipping. I can't wait to find out what I'm going to do, honestly. That's about the size of that. I'm going to throw that spatula in the bucket. I'm going to take my container. I'm going to put some of my favorite color in the bottom. No, I'm not. I'm going to put some of this lovely turquoise in the bottom. Turquoise metallic. And it's not open, so I'm just going to pour it in there. So now we know what the potential dominant color is in this piece. I'm also going to go ahead and put some black enamel in there, because that's a great catalyst for other things to move. And then I'm going to continue with some turquoise color shift, some magenta with iridescent pearl fine I just made up into it, some Venetian blue from Modern Masters, some white pearl from Anita's, and some of my favorite purple flash, topped with a little bit of orange. And I think that's enough. Oh, I didn't put any gold in there. You know what? Gotta have the gold. Just gotta. Alright, so if I let that drain, I won't have the same colors. So I'm going to put some of those colors in here. Actually, I'm going to put some of that there we go. Nope, I still didn't put the orange in the end. I want that orange. I'm just going to dribble all over the place. I'm actually going to use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and take the rest of that paint right out of there. I like it because it's nice and smooth and wide and holds a good quantity. So my temptation is to use a basting brush and pull the patterns out. I'm going to throw that in the bucket as soon as I take the last little bit of paint out of there, because I'm greedy when it comes to my paint. I like using it all if I can manage it. Now, if I saw that there was anything else I needed in there, I would put it in there. I've got edge catchers. I'm going to let all that just do its own thing. I'm going to take some of this paint right off. And flow it back again. Sort of even out what's going on there. And I'm going to use my OXO omelet turning spatula to put some of that right up here. Which is not bothering me. And the rest of it maybe somewhere else. I'm not sure. I want all of that off of there right now though. I'm greedy. I told you. Okay, and into the bucket. I'm going to quick clean that off. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I like to have it handy. I am going to go ahead and use a painted on skewer. Get some other stuff out of the way. And just mix shapes that I love, which is something I used to do a very long time ago. That one I don't love as much as some of the others. I'm happy to let some of this spread out, because the further you spread your paint, the more likely you are to make some patterns. Which reminds me, if the paint is heavy, you can drag your tendrils out nicely. After it starts to set up, not so much. Not so sure about any of this down here. So I might just be tempted to let everything continue on its merry way and cover a little bit more of the canvas and spread itself out. Now, because it's like a ring pour in it, there's a mass of paint on the canvas, you can watch where the paint is flowing. You could probably also add some colors that you like. Let's try it. Wherever you want. Tendrils are an old standby for people who've been doing pouring for a while. At least they always were for me. Hi Miriam, if you ever watch my channel. Miriam used to like to do tendrils too. So that's all pretty wild. I'm going to grab a little bit of this wonderful colored paint with my skewer. I've got to remember, if I'm going to torch to release cells, I need to do it relatively soon. I'm loving my colors today. I really want some gold. I'd actually like some black around the edges, but I don't think it needs it. I think it does need to have that dot continue. I'm just going to grab some other dots, some other colors. I haven't used any yellow recently. I'm thinking that's coming. Yep, I'm going to make my dots into little spirals. Because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. The Amazon link is now included under the link tree, which is right under the video. It's the first blue link. It also has Teespring clothing and my website and my Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more is for anybody who wants to check out my fineartamericapixels.com. That was a good mark. I like that one. So very organic and lots of fun to play with. I definitely recommend it. I'm not the only one doing this sort of thing. Gail Burst, I think it's Burston, who's in one of my groups, who's in Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group and lots of other places, does things with tendrils and imaginary creatures all the time. She does some videos too. I don't know about that mark. If you just twirl your skewer around, Here's some white. You can usually get all kinds of cool things happening just by twirling it pretty much in place. Which I love to do, by the way, if it's not evident. So I use GAC 800 in all of my colors, which means that I can leave my paint heavy and I don't have to worry about it. That's a good one. I just wanted, one of these days, I was thinking it would be nice just to spiral a whole bunch of stuff out. Guess what? I might be right there in that zone right this minute because it's too much fun to stop. I totally love spiraling things out. What fun is that? So I love you guys. There's almost 88,000 of you subscribed. If you're interested in watching more videos, there's plenty more videos to watch. I'm going to steal a little paint from right there. Drag that right out. Right over there. I'm going to use some of this paint on my tile. Trying not to make brown again. I'm sure I can throw some turquoise on there and it'll cover it nicely. Alright, so I'm going to torch. I think I'm going to break this up first. That one I'm not so sure about. There we go. Now I'm happier. Alright, so I'm pretty well happy, and I'm very concentrated, so I forgot what I was saying, other than the fact that if you guys want to help me out, you can make a donation through PayPal. There's also Patreon, but PayPal is recommended. And that will automatically enter you in the monthly drawing. You can see what the prizes are for the monthly drawing on the exhibition video, on the end screen of any video. In the last 20 seconds, you can also find my website. And I don't know what else. Probably a subscribe button, something like that. If you go to fineartamericanpixels.com, you can find face masks and about 1,000 other products if you scroll down the page when you get there. I so love you guys. I want to say thank you for all the wonderful compliments you've always given me. And thank you for the contributions that have helped keep me painting thus far. Really appreciate that too. Looking for whatever else I should be spiraling out. I think that was it. I'm having too much fun. Like totally. I think it must be definitely time to torch before I go completely hog wild. Maybe too late for that. Probably hog wild has already occurred. Now I'm going to torch. I'm going to see if I've got a crib sheet. It doesn't look like it. Again. Oh, check your notifications to see if they're turned on. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate them. Thank you for watching the videos longer. I really appreciate that. That helps my placement on YouTube. Thank you for the comments you leave me. That helps my placement on YouTube. I mentioned that I have 2 books. One is called Because I Can. The other one is called Unlimited Possibilities. I think that's a blob, and I think I want it to be fixed. And I think the only way I can think of fixing it, but I'm going to be sure, is by taking a little bit of white. Still a little bit of purple. It's being hard on me. There. It's a little more blended now. Sort of, kind of. Yeah. I suppose I could fix that tomorrow if I need to. Alright, so I love you guys. And you can always check Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell art to see if it's still there. And if it is, you might enjoy some of the videos because there's no advertising there yet. At least not at this point. And I am pretty well done. And if I had a crib sheet, I'd probably... Whoop, there it is. Wait, is that it? Yes. Playlists. I have over 1,400 videos, and they're on playlists. And you can find them on my YouTube channel. And they're separated into genres and by the hundreds. So you should have no problem if you go there. Let's see if there's anything else. Other than Teespring all over print leggings and t-shirts underneath the video, I can't imagine. Everything's under the link tree. Oh, my paint pouring recipe. It's under the video. So that's a good place to look for that. And Pinterest and Instagram. My Pinterest is my most up-to-date place that I post. I have just one more. I always say don't do anything after you torch, but I got away with it, so that's good. You guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I will see you anon. I beat the rain. Cool. I didn't think I was gonna. Check Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery for today's video and the community board. And you can ask me questions. If you have questions, just ask. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye for now. Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery out. Finally. Whew, hot out here. Brain melted. See ya.